India is decided to put a much higher threshold from what I hear. Unfortunately, that would mean that the diseases facing people, the level of damage caused by air pollution will be higher.
While you say 1.5, 1.7 million, the government of India actually says 0. They're not stopping there. They are going out to say that air pollution levels, what WHO has is just an advisory. India needs to have its own AQI levels. What's your thought on that?
Well, look, one problem with air pollution is, as we always say, it's a silent killer. And what is true, that this is perhaps what the government is leaning on, is that there's only, to my knowledge, one death certificate in the world that links a death to air pollution in the death certificate. And what people will be dying of in the death certificate is, for example, of a stroke, of an ischemic heart disease, is of cancer. But all of these diseases are linked to air pollution. And those deaths might not have occurred if it were not for the chronic and acute exposure to very, very high levels of toxic air pollutants. And that's why the WHO thresholds are there, to protect the populations. They're scientifically grounded, and they're the target that all countries should be aspiring to meet. Obviously, those targets are political targets, and India is decided to put a much higher threshold from what I hear. Unfortunately, that would mean that the diseases facing people, the level of damage caused by air pollution will be higher than it would have been otherwise if those international standards were respected.